PreCure fandom, how are we feeling? I am feeling emotional. I think you can see from my eyes. I have, teared up a little bit while watching the new OTONA PreCure 23 KIBOU no CHIKARA trailer. We finally have a trailer. We finally have a visual. We can see the characters in action. If you haven't seen the trailer, we're going to analyze it in this video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. The link will be on the comments of this video. Go watch it. I'm going to pin on the comment there. Go watch it and then come back to this video for us to talk about this amazingness that is this trailer. Let's start talking about the debut of the show. The first episode will air in October 7th. Very early on in October. We're like a month and a few days away. I'm going to have time to finish. Go. I'm so excited. So the first episode will air. It's a Saturday. So we still don't know if there is going to be an official screening outside of Japan, like Crunchyroll or another streaming service. If we do know, we will update here on the channel. So this first trailer shows us the characters in action. I really felt very emotional seeing all of them and the colors. It just feels a little different from PreCure 5 and Go in terms of colors, but we'll get there. I feel like what the trailer has shown us was the 6 main characters from the Yes team, and it seems they are reconnecting. I loved this scene of Nozomi trying to transform and not being able to, being her dorky self even when she is an adult. I love it. So we see character after character. We see Nozomi, and then we see Rin, and then we see Urara. I love their visuals. They look stunning in the show. And then we see Komachi and Kanen. They are reunited in this specific place. It's a square. They are there. I'm going to tell you what I feel is going on, but it's a feeling. It's nothing official or anything of the sorts. And then they meet Kurumi. Girl, I feel like she looks the best out of all of them. I absolutely love her design. And she is in a bar. She's drinking. Girl, this is so adult-like. I love this. So we see all the girls there. This is a very special moment. So we see Nozomi going into this specific place. It really reminds me of the place where she meets Coco for the first time in the first episode of PreCure 5. It seems that it's the same place, the same alley. So maybe they're being called. Maybe those characters are being called and they reunite. They meet each other again. Based on the trailer and the things we see, they haven't seen each other for a while. So they are reconnecting. They're meeting again. We see a scene in the trailer. Where is it? Didn't I get any pictures of that moment? That the girls all get their phone numbers and they do a group called PreCure. So they do a group chat called PreCure. They all get their phone numbers. The 6 of them get their phone numbers. So it feels like they're reconnecting. They're meeting again after they're adults. So I feel like there might be some sort of calling. Something called them to this place. Girl, this is gonna be so emotional. So we also see Saki and Mai from Splash Star. They look adorable. And then it becomes a PreCure party. All of them drinking, all of them talking, laughing, crying. Because who doesn't drink and cry? Girl, if you are an adult and you have like a group of friends who like to go out and drink, there's always that one friend that will cry while drinking, while getting a little drunk. And we see all the girls very excited, all very happy. This is really nice. And we can see like the tables are different. A table for the Yes girls, a table for the Splash Star girls. So probably I feel like, I don't know, this is just me out of my mind. It feels like the Splash Star girls are not part of this calling that's going on with the Yes girls. The Yes girls are being called. The Splash Star girls are just there just to give us a little bit of a hint of a taste for us to see them as adults. I love this, but I can be wrong. And then we see another moment in which we can see the girls battling their adult lives. We see Rin. Rin seems to be a jewelry designer. I really like that. I love Rin's design. Honestly, I love it. It's just it's so cool. It's so cool. I really like it. Although I still miss the boyish side she had in her costumes. At least we still don't know how she's gonna portray herself, but still, I miss her style a little bit. But I do like the new one as well. I do like the hair, and then in this moment we can see that it seems that the girls are kind of struggling. We see Rin, the look on her face doesn't seem to be good. We see Urara's training. It seems that she's dancing, and she probably is going through a hard time, maybe with her dance routine, maybe with her training to be this artist that she wanted to be. It seems that she's having a hard time looking at the expression and how the scene is done. Maybe this is the producer, maybe this is the trainer, maybe this is like the dancer who's training her. We don't know, but it seems she's having a hard time. We see Mai doesn't have a happy face. Saki doesn't have a happy face. I love this shot of Saki. It just looks like Saki to me, like the original, like the child Saki we saw in Splice Star. Look at her. She looks, oh my God. The memories are flooding. And still talking about them, there seems to be something interesting or even a little sad. If we look at Saki's hand, we can see that she is wearing a ring. Look at that. She's wearing a ring in this finger in her left hand. If you wear a finger in your hand, in your left hand like this, it means you're married. It seems that there are some other places in the world that you wear it in your right hand. I don't know. All I know that here in Brazil, at least, if you wear it in your left hand, that means you are married. So maybe Saki is married in this anime. She's gonna grow and she's gonna marry someone. Unfortunately, the person that she will marry isn't Mai. If we look at Mai's left hand in this picture, she's not wearing a ring. Unfortunately. So they're not married. That's very unfair. Maybe she will divorce, break up with her husband, break up with your boyfriend. Just changing the lyrics from Ariana a little, break up with your girlfriend. I mean, it might be a girlfriend. So break up with your girlfriend. Yeah, 'cause I'm bored. It's going to be my theme song in this show. Just joking. But, I cannot lie. I felt a little sad that it seems Saki is married and it's not with Mai. Not going to lie. But going on, there's still another thing that is very important. Oh, there are other shots too. I mean, we've seen them being very sad in their adulthood here in those moments in the trailer. They don't seem to be happy in their adult lives. I understand that. All adults understand that. We all go through hard moments, but we also see some happy moments too. We can see this. Oh my God. Okay, they are married. They will marry because it seems that they reconnected now, but they will get married. Girl, if they don't get married at the end of this show, I'm gonna riot. And then we see Karin and Rin too, and it's nice because I didn't really enjoy Karin's style here, but here she looks very cool. Very cool. I like this style a lot. Girl, Karin is looking great. Karin and Rin, they had a lot of bickering in their show, so it's nice to see them like this. And the tree, is this the Splash Star tree? I don't know. I haven't given it much thought, but it might be. Last thing, we don't see cures in this trailer. We just see the girls or the women as regular civilians. But there is a villain right at the start of the trailer. Like, the first shot of the trailer is a villain appearing, or at least some sort of mythical creature. And she is appearing there. And then we see a little bit further down the trailer this shot of this flower. So what does this mean? This flower opens, and when we see this flower opening, there is this shot, and it intertwines with a shot from Nozomi, so we cannot clearly see what's inside the flower. So the flower seems to be like a dark flower, like the petals are a little dark. There are lots of red roses, or red, orange, and yellow roses around, but the inside of the flower, there seems to be like a flower clock in it. I don't know if that's a flower clock, but it just looks like a clock pointing in certain hours. I don't know. It kind of looks like a clock to me. I don't know. Do you think that's a clock? I believe this might be related to something that will happen concerning a magical event in this show that will bring them the Cure powers again, or at least Nozomi. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Cure Dream. What about the others? I don't know, but I feel like we are too. Maybe this flower is related to that, or this flower is related to what's gonna happen in the show. And then the last shot of the trailer is a pink butterfly and Nozomi reaching out her hand to the pink butterfly. So it's very interesting that we see the motifs that we see both in Yes and in Go-Go, which is butterfly and flower. We see the flower in this important moment in the trailer with lots of flowers in the background too. And then we also see the butterfly, which represents metamorphosis, which represents change, and obviously growth, which is all about OTONA PreCure. I am very excited for this. I feel like I've always seen myself in PreCure. You know, I've always been able to connect with things that happen in PreCure, even though it's a show for children. But now, seeing this is going to be a show for adults, I feel like I'm going to be able to connect to different aspects that I cannot see myself in a regular PreCure season. You know, that's not a problem of a PreCure season at all. I love, I always say this, I love PreCure so much the way it is. I don't want it to change, but it's so nice to see a different perspective being brought outside of a regular season, because I don't want the regular seasons to change. I don't want them to be a little more mature. I want them to stay the way they are. They have to be PreCure the way we know it. But I love this idea that we are able to connect with PreCure in a different way now. I am so excited for more OTONA PreCure. I am this show is going to get me for sure. I am super, super, super hyped. I am sure it's going to be amazing. I just love it. How did you guys feel about the trailer? Do you guys think we're going to see all the girls transformed? And what about the Splash Star girls? Do you think they're transforming too? I think it's going to be more focused, at least in the magical aspect, in the Yes 5 girls. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. Super, super excited! I hope we don't have this big wave of merch, because I don't want my wallet to be killed. Anyways, this is it for now. I want to take this little time to thank the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel. If you are a member, thank you very much for your support. And if you've watched up to now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye!